Hello, YouTube. I'm making this video. Well, this channel is gonna be my diary. It's gonna be like a diary, like a journal. But welcome to Muna's therapy room. Today I want to talk about a topic that I read when I was working on one of my other channels on TikTok. It's called, well, the quote goes, some people create their own storms, then get upset when it rains. Let me read that again, just in case nobody heard me. Some people create their own storms, then get upset when it rains. What does that mean? That means that some people make certain decisions, and they do certain things, make certain choices, act on certain things, respond to certain things in their own life, and then they get mad when it rains. Like, they get mad when whatever it is that they partook in turns out not to go in their favor. So I myself was a victim of that. People like that are toxic. So, to me, it took me a while to realize that I was toxic within my own self, because of course you can easily notice it when it comes to other people. Like, every time you get around someone, they complain, they always got a problem. You work with them, everybody got that one friend that they get around, and it's always a problem. Like, I mean, you'll look at the same situation and you'll see 1,001 solutions, and they'll look at that same situation and see 1,001 problems. So, like I said, I used to be a victim myself. So when I come from this place of saying what I'm saying, it's not to trash talk anyone. It's because it's time to take accountability, and it's time for us to honestly take accountability for the things that we are putting ourselves through. Because low-key, it's a way of suffering. If you go through things and everything that you go through is, you find a problem from it, that's torturing yourself. Like I said, I've been that way myself, and then I didn't notice it until I started hanging with people that did the same thing. So in life, you will come across people that mirror you. And when I say mirror you, give me 1 second. So in life, you will come across people that mirror you. yeah, like I was saying, in life, you will come across people that mirror you, meaning you will come across people that show you exactly, show you a reflection of who you are. And that's just the way life goes. And for me, the people that I was around, some of the people that I was around, some of the people that I was around, when I would get around them, they would complain. And at first it was fine. I'll give them, because I've always been an optimistic type of person. I never just like, okay, we'll talk about the problem, but we're not gonna sit here. We're not gonna sit here and just live in the problem. We'll talk about it, and we're gonna find solutions. So that's what type of person I am. Certain people, I would get around them and I'll listen. Okay, what's the issue? And then, oh, that's your issue? Okay, well, why don't you try XYZ? No, I don't want to try that because whatever. Or I'll be like, okay, so if you can't try that, why don't you try XYZ? No, I can't do that because, so literally every time I gave them a solution, they had a freaking problem to the solution. So at first I noticed it and I was like, well, maybe it's me. They'll come around again and I'll try it again, like purposely, intentionally, just like, okay, why don't you just throw out a bunch of positive things? So much so, create something so positive that they can't give you a negative solution to it. And one time when I tried it, guess what? They found a negative solution. And I'm like, it's no way. At this point, it's like you want it not to work, or whatever the situation may be. You want it not to plan out right. Because literally, it was one time with this one specific person that I personally, because with me, when I don't like something, when I start seeing like a pattern and I don't like it, I try ways to fix it. So I'm like, okay, this person keep coming to me, expressing their problems. I'm figuring out solutions. So why don't I push them so far into the corner where they can't give me any more problems? So much so, I'll go out of my way to help them. So one time, that's what happened. They came to me, expressed their problems, I gave them solutions. Expressed the problem, gave them solution. Expressed another problem, I gave them a solution. Then I'm like, you know what? I'm going to call XYZ. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to talk to XYZ. Even if it takes me a couple of days, I'm going to help. You're going to come along. We're going to figure it out. And then when I noticed that when you create that solution, they don't want to talk about it no more. It became so positive. Like, I gave them the answer to the thing that they was nagging about and that they just carried on for days and days. I finally gave them an answer. I figured out a way to get that problem solved, and I feel like I spent my time, even though I intentionally did it, I feel like the person, once we figured out a solution where they couldn't talk about it negatively anymore, they stopped talking about it. Like, they just switched the subject, and guess what? They jumped to another negative topic. This is what we're dealing with. So my video is more so about just letting people know, like, stop creating the storm and then cry when it rains. Like, it really doesn't make sense. You have to start taking accountability of everything that happens in life is a reaction of something. It's a reaction of something you created. You did it. It's your fault. Stop playing victim. Like I said, I once was like that, but like I said, anybody that come into your life, they're a reflection. They're literally a reflection of you. Some people might disagree, but I'm here to give you the raw truth. And the person I was telling you about that I helped with the issue they was having, guess what? I stopped hanging around with that person. They was too negative for me. Like I said, they came around, and I would give them solutions to their problems, and it was a never-ending cycle. You cannot help people that can't find any solution to their problem. They can't find any solution to their problem. They are in victim mode. They're constantly the victim. It's not my fault, it's your fault. It's everybody's fault. It's the tree fault, it's the car fault, it's the baby's fault, it's the doctor's fault, it's my therapist's fault, it's my mom's fault, my dad's fault. It's everyone's fault but their own. They have to realize that they created their own mess, and now they have to clean it up. Till next time.